All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to talk about some really goofy moves in the sport of boxing. As the Terence Crawford Canelo Alvarez fight had tickets go on sale and videos made about all the tickets Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez have sold for their fight that would come up in July, or September rather, only to have it turn around and get canceled. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to talk about Terence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez, and the fight that I will believe is happening when I see it. Because Turkey Al-Sheikh had another boo-boo. But the boo-boo exposes more stories coming out of that camp. Now, before I get into it, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you're a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you guys so much for your continued support. And thank you to everybody that supports in the super thanks of videos like this. I don't know what to count this as. Is this incompetence? Is this mind games? I don't know what it is. However, I can tell you, I have never seen anybody in boxing behave as arbitrarily and as inconsistently as Turkey Al-Sheikh. I said when somebody told me that, man, Martin, my name is Martin, by the way, all of the tickets for Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford, they're almost all gone already. And we said in the live stream, hold on, when is this fight? And they said it was, I believe it was September 12th or September 13th. But whatever the date was, that date was on a Friday. And so we thought, man, why are you having this fight with Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez on a Friday? Mind you, this is on ticket sites. These tickets are for sale to be purchased. But it was on a Friday. So I said, man, I'll believe this when I see it. And specifically, phenomenal show. Shout out to Phenomenal Noob, comes by the channel all the time. He specifically said, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Well, that appears to be the proper thing to do because they rescheduled the fight, pushed it off until we don't know when. And they said, now the only thing that we know is it could be held in LA, or it could be in New York, or it could be in Las Vegas. So they don't, even though they had tickets for sale on a website, yet they still don't know exactly where the fight's going to be. So I would really love to know, why did it get on a website? Why? Why did it get on the website? Why are people buying tickets or saying they bought tickets? What's going to happen to all of the tickets that were already bought for Allegiant Stadium if you wind up not having it in Allegiant Stadium? Which, by the way, they probably will not have it in Allegiant Stadium. And why do I know that the most likely that they're not going to have it in Allegiant Stadium? Because Dana White said he hates the idea. He was in an interview and said, hey, what do you think about the idea of Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez fighting in Allegiant Stadium? Very short, sweet answer came from Dana White. The answer was, I hate it. I hate the idea of having this in a stadium. Now, in an outdoor stadium. Now, why would that be? Number one, you don't have as much gambling going on for the fight if you have it in an Allegiant Stadium as you would if you had it in a regular stadium. Also, another reason why he just probably wants to have it in the stadium. You don't have to worry about it being sold out. You don't have all kind of different logistical issues, and the fact that you've got a little boxing match in the middle of a big stadium, and it's very hard for people to see it anyway. So it's not necessarily the best financial situation. It's not the best visual situation or aesthetic situation for people that want to watch the fight. But for whatever reasons he has, Dana White says he absolutely hates it. So I have to believe that for this first TKO card, that that's going to wind up not being at Allegiant Stadium. So why would they be out here announcing it? Why would they talk about the tickets that are already sold? Obviously, because they're stuck on lying. That's what they've been doing. They've been lying about the purses that this guy is paying, even though I'm sure that he is paying very nice purses. But if you looked at the purses that he had listed for the Ryan Garcia Rolly Romero card that had Devin Haney, Jose Ramirez, Teofimo Lopez, and Arnold Barboza on it, if you add up all of the salaries that they said they paid, including Canelo Alvarez at a whopping $80 million. It said they paid Ryan Garcia $20 million. There's basically that whole fight would have lost in excess of $200 million. $200 million. I am sure Dana White is not in any rush to put together a scenario where he can lose where they can be losing $200 million in a fight. Whole bunch of stuff is going to be changing over there at TKO. It has to, because otherwise there's no way it can stay in business. It's absolutely no reason on this planet for that fight, Ryan Garcia, for all those guys on that fight card, for that fight card to have lost money. Just no way, shape, or form should that have happened unless you're just doing things so arbitrary and so willy-nilly that it's just crazy. Now, to see this now coming over to TKO and to see how Dana White handles it is going to be absolutely hilarious. But I'm telling you, one thing that they should do and focus on doing when they work with Turki Al-Sheikh is making sure that whatever they say, that they actually do what they say they're going to do. And they don't switch things up in the last 15 minutes, right? For example, aside from this switch that the fight's going to be in Las Vegas and Allegiant Stadium to who knows where it's going to be, there's been other switches that Turki Al-Sheikh has pulled on pay-per-views. There was a time where I was going to buy a pay-per-view and the pay-per-view was supposed to be, the undercard was supposed to be free. I wake up in the morning, the undercard isn't free. The undercard cost me $15 to see. That type of stuff is going to leave a sour taste in the mouth of people. You are probably going to have people that don't realize that fight has moved for who knows how long and may not be able to get a refund for their ticket because of the way these guys have gone about this stuff. Anyway, it's just crazy to me. We'll see what happens in that fight. I'm telling you, I think that fight is going to be a huge flop, not because of the lack of interest in the fighters, but just the way that these guys go about handling their business is just bananas to me. Anyway, that's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.